Hello, Divine Sunshiners. This is Divine Sunshine with your daily sunshine report. I am coming to you. Today is Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to those of you all that are in the U.S. This reading is going to be for today and tomorrow for two energies. So I'm trying to knock this on out. But since today is pretty much over, we could go ahead and concentrate on what is the energies for November the 23rd. Okay. All right. So let's go right into it. Clear. No rants, no rambles. Because, all right, what's on the mind space? Ooh. Of the divine feminine. What's in the heart space? Let's do the opposite. What's in the heart space? Because that was the first thing that came out. What's in the heart space? What's in the mind space of the divine masculine? What's in the heart space of, okay, all right, okay. Let's do something a little different, and let's get these clarifiers for this that kill two birds with one stone, huh? Let's clarify that card. Clarify that. Okay, that's the story. Clarify that. And clarify this. All right. All right. What's in the mind space for the divine feminine? We did 2 for 1. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time. So again, she wants to kind of go right now. It's the holidays. You know how it is. You just don't want nothing to rock the boat. Just really want to enjoy the honeymoon phase. I'm in love with either myself. I'm in love with the divine feminine, divine masculine, whether he's in my life or not in my life. Right now, everything's going real smoothly. It's like the calm almost. I don't know why I'm going to say it's the calm before the storm. It's just like really right now, I don't want anything. I'm setting my course off to head home where the universal soul journey's taking me. Unisoul. That's a universal. Oh, that's interesting. Unisoul journey is taking us. Well, it is universal. I guess they're all around. And so right now this is bringing about on by the moon. The moon is drawing this in. As far as this is saying, if nothing else, I think this moon is called on for mastery. It's really purging, getting rid of a lot of stuff. And so this is what it is. So they're being poised about it. It's just like I'm just really finding my freedom in it. Having my confidence. Poised can be confidence too. And the stars look like they're really kind of aligning. And so that's why I'm really feeling confident right now. Because it's just like we're just in the honeymoon phase. Everything is just going off. Everything's coming up roses. Everything's just gravy. And we're saying really at this point in our mindset, let's just leave it at that. Okay. These two. Next one. Yeah. Okay. No, these two. Okay. Make sure I'm keeping this separate. Okay. Express your love came out next. Just really right now the divine feminine in her mind space is just saying really just express my love. I express my love with the divine masculine, but I'm feeling that she's feeling that I need to kind of break out my shell and let go of these borders and just really express myself to the masses, just to the people, just to the collective and the non-collective as far as the unisoul collectives as also. This is really her doing this is because I'm getting the two ways of this. Some of these divine feminists is having a problem coming to the edge of things, and some of them are just saying, you know what, expressing myself really is going to take me to the edge, okay? So that's something that she has to do. Also in her mind, she's saying the truth has got to be told. It's going to give a mirror to her soul, especially when she really lets this out. Uh, it goes two ways. She's really waiting for the divine masculine to express himself, because this is two ways too, and a divine feminine. But again, I told you, when he does this, it might be the way he expresses it. It might be in an awkward way. It's like, okay, that ain't make no sense. That's kind of weird, but that's him expressing himself. And it's going to be a little guarded. I heard the word guarded, a little restrained is how he's doing. It's like, I'm doing it, but I'm going to show just so much. Okay. Next thing. And she's probably wishing that he would come to the edge with that. Okay. Wedding. Wedding is also in the mind space of it. Just a real serious commitment. This situation involves marriage. It's got to be fair about this situation. Really looking at things for the way they are. Some of you all divine feminists are not looking at it fair. It's like, and like I was watching Gone with the Wind. I had to mom, I said, I got to get off of it. They had a marathon on TMC, and they were showing over and over and over again. I don't know what they are. I see what some of the psychics are saying. Sometimes you got to watch what you're doing, because all of a sudden they brought up a fear factor of this tug and pull, and I was looking at it and I was like, oh my God, that's kind of, they look like they twin flames, as one's runner and one's chaser, and the dynamic of it, 1 minute, Rhett Butler, she's chasing Scarlett, he's chasing her. She said, no, I don't want it. Then after they had sex, then next minute it's like, okay, we're in a moment of bliss, and then the next minute she does the baby die, and the other one, her lover that she really had wanted to be with, his wife died, and she was talking about, oh my God, he's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. She done died. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. And then Scarlett's like, why you didn't tell me all along that you loved her? I wasted all this time while you was loving her, and I could have been with Brett in her head. And soon as she get the message that she putting all her time and energy and resources to the wrong one, she need to be with Brett, with Clark Gable's thing. He out the door saying, deuces, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn about the whole thing. And now she chasing him, and now, he the runner. She the chaser, and he the runner. So, I was like, oh, Lord. So, I'm like, I ain't got no business watching this, because this show was triggering a whole bunch of stuff. I said, if I watch this damn Gone with the Wind one more damn time, I'm a scream. All of a sudden, all these things, these emotions going blah, 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 up out of me. And I said, I thought I got over this. Oh, my God, here we go again. So, you got to be fair about some things, divine feminine, as far as looking at the situation about the serious commitment, is he able to do that with the situations that's going on? Is he in a karmic situation? Does he look like he's really able to? And then be fair with yourself. Are you really ready? I had a friend, and he asked me, he said, if you step through the door, are you really ready for union? Are you? And I'm like, no, I don't think I'm quite there yet. I'm a little, using his terminology, I'm a little half-baked. I ain't halfway. I say 75%, but I'm not finished baking. So that's the thing. You got to weigh. To me, this means weigh the options, like the Libra scale. Weigh it before you cross the finish line. Don't sell yourself a bill of goods and knowing you ain't ready for the real commitment yourself. You looking at him and trying to make him be the brand new heavy, and yourself ain't ready. So you can't do that. So you got to be flexible. This is so true. You got to be flexible right now about how things are looking. And then the milk and honey, you're looking for the land of milk and honey. You've been promised that you will get that at the end of the rainbow, which is the commitment. But guess what? Even at the end of the rainbow, you got to trail and do a journey and a path to get there, okay, to get where that pot of gold is. You just don't, there it is. You're going to have to walk to it. It's going to be quite a distance, or you're going to have to follow the rainbows to see where you're going. So that's things. And this number, this is 51, so you got change, intuition, and awareness. So those two things you got to keep in mind. Okay, next thing, in your heart space here, you have love yourself first, which is true. That's why I say you got to weigh the options. Right now, you're dealing with the here now, which is the present. I'll emphasize, this is emphasis. Some of you all are kind of straddling the fence. You're thinking about things that happened in the past, like I did say. Some of this, maybe it's the moon brought up all this other stuff. So I thought I was finished with it. So you're looking in the past, you're looking at the future, and you're getting a little kind of anxious about some things. So you know, kind of keep those things in mind, because you're dealing with trying to bring more empowerment to the divine feminine self of yourself. So this is the end, which is where you get to love yourself. So, you know, if you get tired, like these new energies, these ascensions coming in, then, you know, take you a break. Do something for yourself to bring back in that power for you. Okay, next we have romantic feelings in reverse. Right now, I would say in your heart space, you're kind of holding off on the romantic feelings. Some of you are, because I'm looking at these clarifiers. You're thinking about it. I got fork of the road. Two of you. One of them, I'm talking this first scenario, divine feminine. It's not romance. It's not on your mind, because you're thinking and and it's wearing you out. When you think about this divine masculine and this journey and you all getting together, it wears you out. You are wore out. Okay, so right now you're thinking. I see number 44. You gotta learn how to give it over into your higher power, to the angelics, to help you. Plus, this came in reverse. Part of you all is kind of in denial. Don't feel like it's nothing to clean up. Okay. So you're just dealing with the stuff that you are. Maybe you're reorganizing the things that you have, and you say, I don't need to throw out nothing just yet. I just need to deal with the stuff that I have and learn how to deal with those things. Be less triggered by, or deal with the karmic situations or those things. Some of you all, now I play the cards like they are. So some of you all, it is emphasis, are really having romantic feelings in your heart about your divine your divine masculine. Why keep I say divine feminine? Divine masculine. You really thinking, it's on your mind. You know, that's pretty much all you can think about. It's almost weighing you down. It's burdening you about this, want to have this romance, starting this romance. But you too know that it's some things that you got to clean up. Okay, something's got to be cleaned up before that happens. Okay, healing family issues. Okay, so for the divine masculine, on his mind is family issues, because right now he's knowing is no place like home. Maybe he is left home, left on bad terms, really saying, I got to get things right with my mom and my dad. Well, I'm seeing here, this is again, that's funny, because on my twin flame oracle, they had something about, you know, let's heal the issues with your father, grandfather, uncle, brother, and all the males in your life. So this is right now, I would say those things. He's got to heal those things. He knows that something about that he has kind of cut off that relative. It's really a solution to him being able to feel like home to this. Again, we got the glitter is gold here. He knows that he's been telling some lies about some situations that's going on, and the way he's seeing things, the way he's seeing himself, the way he's seeing the divine feminine, the way he's seeing this relative. So in order for things to start really shining and glittering, he's got to kind of deal with these kind of issues, because the way he's looking at life is a little kind of some of them is a little miscued, but a little bit, some of them that now when they're looking at it, this here, knowing that he's got to heal family issues, because before he was in denial about it, is really helping him to see, like rose-colored glasses. Everything's coming up roses. Everything glitters and shine, when it was before, like I said, Plainsville, Pleasantville. That movie, when he looked, everything was black and white. Wasn't nothing in color. Now he's starting to see that. So this is what I'm saying with this card. Still knowing, again, with the family issues, when it comes to this family issues that he's having, is really making him feel this is in reverse. So he's thinking, I'm thinking with him, when he heals these family issues, it's going to make him feel larger. Some of them that's in denial about these family issues, they've got an inflated ego, and it's really making, they try to puff themselves up to be a little bit more bigger than what they are, so they can protect their vulnerability, especially when they're dealing with these families, this family member. That's what I'm picking up. So that's why we got the tribe in reverse. And then we got breathe. You got to learn how to breathe, because right now, whatever issue that he's having with this family thing is just like a person exercising. You're doing the steps, you're doing the movements, but you're not breathing as you're going along. It's like I'm holding my breath. I'm waiting for this. What Uncle Ray about to say? Okay, all right, I can breathe. He ain't doing nothing funny. Oh Lord, here you go, here you go, here come Mom. Here comes Dad. Okay, now I know he gonna criticize me for something. Hold your breath, hold your breath. Okay, he didn't say nothing. Thank God I can breathe. So it's not, you doing the process, you're just not breathing, okay? That's what I pick up for that. Okay, in your heart space, you got some things with your children. You believe that this divine masculine, whatever's happening with your children, is blocking your fated event. Whatever is in the cards or your fates allow, you believe that really right now these children issues is acting as a blockade. This could go two ways. This could be actual children, or this could be your inner child is blocking you from really experience this fated event that you believe that the universe is trying to line you up with the divine feminine. Okay, so that's something that's in your heart space, some of you all. Okay, divine masculine, let go of control issues. Again, control issues. Every time when I see this, whoever this woman that you have in your life could be, say, either the karmic or some regular woman, is really whoever she is that you're dealing with has too much control issues. And especially when you're saying about children, that could go back to this, that the children issues is really faded. Maybe you might have a child, like I said, with Shaniqua and little Shaquan is yours. That's causing the issue for you to be able to go on ahead and find your happy. Spoiler alert, I just show you your next card. Okay, they control it. Maybe this person is holding the child over your head. It's like, oh, okay, well, you know what? You ain't going to see him this Thanksgiving because you act a woo-wah. You ain't did X, Y, and Z. You know, where the money for? Oh, you ain't got the money for him to help us pay for Thanksgiving? Okay, I got you then. Guess what? You ain't going to see little Shaquan today. You know, and stuff like that. So it's a little, I'm feeling like some kind of way it's emotional blackmail that's been quailed over. And you sitting there like, really? This is what you're going to do, really? You know, I'm really getting tired of this. You know, if I could find a way of getting out of this, I sure would get up from this table and just walk away. You know, so the angels, they're there trying to see how they can intervene, taking notes, seeing what kind of way is their next move to kind of deal with this. But you know, if you get rid of this control issues or the way you're seeing another group of you masculines, you're seeing the divine feminine as controlling, or any feminine in your life is very controlling, and you know it's got you kind of thinking now. It's like, you know, let me kind of really look at this in this perspective. And the divine, your presence is the angels are kind of really trying to talk to you, your higher self, your guides, ascension masters are talking to you. It's like, you know, nah, you shouldn't feel that way. You know, it's like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't. I think maybe I done looked at her in the wrong way. So now that's helping you to find your happy, something to celebrate. You seeing her now having her flow. She's the one who's going to help you unlock that key. Okay, what's the overall energies? Clear. For the divine feminine. For the divine masculine. Okay, goddess of destruction. Okay, so now But as soon as I seen this card came to me, say you got to start destroying some of these ideas, and these thoughts that you have. Your expectations, most definitely, you got to break that down. So, goddess of destruction, although things around you might not be looking the way that you think that they are, the overall theme of this being able to get to your honeymoon, express your love, come to this edge about how you think it should be a serious commitment, how you're going to love yourself, these romantic feelings, some of these things you're going to have to kind of destroy these thoughts about how you expect this is supposed to be expressed, and just go with the flow, because out of that destruction birth something new. And so that's what it is. So when these obstacles is coming along, these challenges, these trials and tribulations, out of that you're going to be a goddess. So with this, when these destruction things, demolish those thoughts and create a new way of looking at this. This is what first thing when I seen this card about what this destroys. But I'm going to destroy it. So you might even find yourself doing something that you say, oh my God, I had to destroy my chances. But it says in some ways it's got to happen because you got to have a new mindset. That's what I'm picking up for that. For the divine masculine, the overall energies for this is miscommunication. Okay, so I kind of feel that kind of coming up. I felt that in the divine feelings things, that something might be said, might misunderstood on her part. And we might start this coming up tomorrow, this miscommunication. I say tomato, you say tomato. I say potato, you say potato, tomato, 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 potato. Let's call the whole thing off. Kind of watch it with the communication on the 23rd. Just really make sure that you're hearing your divine masculine, and really making sure that you express it the way that you want to express. Okay? I really feel that came up in this about this. Just kind of watch it. That goes for everybody around. God of love. Okay, so right now he's got to understand that this expression of love is not going to come the way he think it is. It's not coming from you, divine feminine. It seems like to me right now he's got to deal with some family things, these children and this family issues. Once he get that cleared up and learn how to love and see that love is there too, not always looking outside at the divine feminine or any partner, karmic partner. It's like, let me get to the root of the matter. Where is my idea of understanding what love is? Where did that come from? Because the way it is not the way that is the way the divine feminine or the way it's showing up in my life is total opposite of what I have been taught as a child for love to look. Okay? And so with this process of going through this Unisoul journey, he's finding out that even him, the way he expresses love and to be in this relationship on this journey is way different than how he's even been equipped or learned or experienced how to love. So he's got to learn how to adjust to that. And he's got to learn how to adjust through that, through letting go of these control issues, seeing how he sees himself, seeing how he's seeing the world. Some perspective changes got to happen. Maybe with this moon coming in, it's going to help him to be able to do that. Okay? That's overall. Oh, let me see. I liked it yesterday when I added the end, that surrender. So, clear. What does on the 1123 does the divine feminine has to surrender? I see this goddess destruction, all these cards. So what does she have to surrender then? Work on surrendering. What does the divine masculine have to work on? See this love and everything. Oh, you got a story. Okay, so right now, divine feminine, you got to work on surrendering to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. That goes back to the card where it says nurtures yourself first. And like I said, you got to destroy some things. You got a lot of this expression your love, a lot of romantic feelings. So, just learn how to, you looking for, and I feel that in the cards too, you keep looking for the comfort of the divine masculine, and you're getting upset about it, you're getting frustrated by it, and they're saying love is here. Like I say, be the love. I am the love. So learn how to love everybody else. Learn how to love in the moment where you are. Even if he's not coming in, if you're in communication and he's not doing what you expect him to do, or you haven't talked to him in months, or you haven't talked to him in years, know that you've got to be able to be the love. Learn how to even try to find somebody that you trust, that you could talk to. And a little bit, get something just like a pressure cooker. Open up some of that valve and let some of the pressure out. And just kind of let them know. You might not want to view the whole thing, because some things you want to keep sacred. Some things you like, I don't know how your energy going to gel with what I'm about to tell you about my journey on my Unisoul. But, it's just a world of difference when you're able to share that, okay, the experience. And then just learning just how to, are we always as divine feminists, we want to be saying, I could do this, I got this, I don't need no help, I'm superwoman, I'm, divine feminine. And, we just got to learn. And sometimes it's not even about that. It's sometimes even when love does come in many forms, we have a hard time receiving it. Okay, and that kind of goes back to some of the control issues that maybe the divine masculine say he has in his cards, but he sees in you as well. Okay, so learn how to get that. Okay, now with the divine masculine, we got, it's not that bad. I thought we had about 5 cards here. So he needs to release on tomorrow, on 11/23, surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Okay, so if you got to go talk to that male relative, then you need to go on ahead and do that. Talk to that male relative, get that off your chest, so it can start you to find your way to breathe, so you can be able to get yourself on your journey to finding happy. So just go ahead and do that. That's fun. And they have that card. Usually have that let go card. Usually has that trail, and it goes off to something. So you need to do that. Procrastination. Another thing you need to surrender is comparisons with other people. You're comparing yourself. Divine masculine is comparing himself to other people in his family. This family is an issue. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your strength, attractiveness, and power. This is also playing into him being able to play himself small, okay? Or either he's, what I tell you earlier, he's inflating that ego, making himself bigger and puffing himself up bigger than he is. Like he Puff Daddy, if you ain't got no shine, pity, calm money, don't even try to be acting all funny and trying to, seem like you got money, which you don't, spending stuff that you don't, to impress people that you don't want to really impress in the first place. So that's this, okay? And then surrender unhealthy relationships. It's all on this next week. Tomorrow. He needs to really work on surrendering this family. Well, whoever this is, I have got an article and I posted it on my Facebook thing about toxic families, and they was talking about how you could deal with it. One of my Facebook friends was like, cut all the BS and just get rid of them, period. All them 12 steps to get rid of a toxic family member is like, move away from them. Try to find new skill sets to deal with them. Don't feed into the energy. Yada, yada, woody, woody. So, like I said, all this here, surrender. So, again, if you got this person, this woman here on the other end that's very controlled and very manipulated, this could be the mother. Maybe this is how she did you. You looking there behind, you like, but not looking there behind. Looking in the past to see, how she was treating you, and that's how you viewing every feminine. Then, you got to get rid of that unhealthy view. I was talking to a friend, and she was telling me some things. Several of them, that's funny, the mother's been pretty much the issues. from many of my friends, and just really, you got to kind of get rid of the unhealthy, the ways, the things they treated you. I told you the thing about the ham, and you pass it in on and on, and these unhealthy relationships, and just really got to get rid of it, because it brands onto your heart, and you got to feel in some way to kind of transmute it. So say clear and transmute it through all space and time, past, present, and future. Get rid of all them feelings there. And it said let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So that's something that Divine Masculine has got to think about. Something maybe it transpires, especially this being the holidays in the U.S., but there ain't nothing like that to trigger you like a holiday. Everybody bring it over, talk about stuff. Yeah, so, Terrence, what happened to that girl that you was dating? And they bring up all that stuff. What happened to that job? Give her money. What happened to that job you had? I thought you was working at so-and-so. Oh, you didn't stop? Why you stop working at so-and-so? That was a good job. They paid you. And now you saying all in all, the boss is talking down to me. That they wasn't paying me enough. They had me working long hours. And what the hell is they talking about me working on this job that I ain't stopped working there for 5 years? I'm on a new job now. And you keep on trying to sell it to me like I need to go back to a job that I felt like was pure hell. Okay, so that's something you got to think. You got some of them family members that is like that. Them sneak dissing kind of types. And this is what he's kind of being surrounded around with. Okay, so it's coming out. And probably today being Thanksgiving, and this is your read for 11/23. He's probably after it's over, he's sitting and thinking like, clear. And I had these people over at my house. Okay, that's just something to think about. What does the guides want to tell the Divine Feminine? What does the guides want to tell the Divine Feminine? I like them surrenders. I'm going to make sure I keep that in there. Okay, and what is they want to tell the Divine Masculine? Okay, death is an illusion. Okay, like I said, destruction, getting rid of those thoughts that's really, again, this is funny. The Divine Feminine on 11/23 is getting rid of the thoughts that don't serve her in the spiritual, in the mental. The Divine Masculine's got to get rid of things in the physical. Okay? So right now, and she could trip off into that. So definitely illusion. These thoughts, these things of how you thinking marriage is going to be. That marriage will. Okay, I like that. We accept it. Even like you should put a ring on it. Okay, so anyway, I accept that. So with that, if the serious commitment card that I'm saying you're looking for, and it's not showing up the way it is, just because it's not, that's not death. That's just right now, it's an illusion. It's giving birth to something else. Who knows what's going on behind the scenes? Why things haven't came, and have not revealed themselves they is. So, you got to destroy those things, those thoughts. So this is what I'm feeling about that. Definitely illusion. Some things, some thought processes, some things that you're feeling mentally, emotionally about. You got to kind of give death to this, okay? Death to scratchy. Divine Masculine, you got to stay open-minded. I know about this family. They putting this pressure on you, whoever it is, and they constantly gnawing the Divine Masculine. I'm feeling like it's a feminine in this doing this, because he got you thinking, whoever it is, they controlling. They knew you as a child, and they really got their finger, got you wrapped around the finger. And they every time that you come around and you think you're strong, and then you go back to like, oh, okay, damn, I ain't even thinking about it. Like, now I'm going back to thinking. Now y'all up in here thinking about you small and doing all these things, telling these lies and everything, not glitter. So you got to stay open-minded, okay, about some things. You got to be open-minded how you're going to find a solution to dealing with this issue, too. Thoughts create your reality. So again, like I said, going on with this person dealing with this masculine, this relative, and dealing with this controlling and manipulative woman. Could be your I don't know, could be if you are in a karmic marriage, this karmic partner that you got that's a feminine, your mom, auntie, cousin, sister, good friend that's nosy all the time. You got to make sure that you kind of keep your thoughts pure, because I said, whoever this is I see here, they got you thinking now. And you know, that's really is it. But you saying, oh, that they making you think, but they making you think to the point that you say, well, you know, no matter what, I want to have my happy with the divine family. You talk all that woo 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 stuff. So if that's what you want to do, then you got to make sure that you keep your thoughts. Your thoughts create your reality. Keep them pure. Keep them steadfast. Keep them unmovable. Keep them unshakable. Like they said in this new Mary Poppins movie I was watching the night before I got on here. She said, even the impossible things are possible. Okay. And so that's the line. She had something to lead into it, but that's what stuck with me. You know, so still believe that even the impossible things are possible. And so if you want to be with this divine feminine, you say, no, I'm tired of not being happy. What you talking about, I listened to you a while, you done steer me the wrong way. Forget that. Divine feminine, you got to get in the path of destruction. Got to destroy some of these things, these wavering thoughts. When it comes to you about this being this love, I know the thoughts come and romance, but you got to clean it up, though. Got to clean it up. You're doing all this thinking till it's wearing you down. So you got to clean it up. Okay, is that all the cards? I read it all. Okay, then. So on that, I know this is short, sweet, and to the point. So we'll look on for next daily sunshine report, which will be for the weekend. So until next time, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay elevated. Namaste, namago.